Hello everybody, Lotte for Life here, bringing guys a brand new video. You might notice things are a bit different because, well, I'm recording with the window instead of the whole screen. For some reason, screen capture doesn't want to work anymore for me, which is just wonderful. Um, anyway, so I know I'm extremely late with this. I just want to do a ban list discussion because I think it's interesting that we actually got a real ban list, but I am so sorry, guys. I've been working nonstop, 9 hours, 9 hour work days for the past 5 days straight, or 4 days. I don't even know. What was this revealed on? Thursday, Friday, something like that. I was working anyway, and whenever I am home, it's really hard for me to record because my aunt blares the TV in the living room so freaking loud that my microphone picks it up, and it's just I don't want to be rude and ask her to turn it down because I know she complains about not being able to hear it. So I am basically stuck in a rock and a hard place and can only really record when I'm home alone, which is not often these days. So yeah, just more of a reason I want to get my own place. It's going to be a long ways off. Anyway, so let's talk about the ban list. The ban list is extremely interesting. I feel it's effective today, Monday the 14th. And it's an extremely interesting thing because we actually did get a ban list. I'll be honest, I looked at the ban list at work thinking, okay, we're not going to get a real ban list again, and there's no point in me waiting for a reaction whenever it's going to be nothing. And then it turns out to be an actually like pretty good list overall. There's some things I really don't like about it, and I don't think they touched Eldritch at like all, other than like hitting the synchro engine, which everything was playing, and not just Eldritch. So let's go ahead and talk about it. First and foremost, Block Dragon, Jet Synchron, and Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. So Block Dragon was a necessary hit. He was just too easy to abuse in Adamantipator, as well as also other rock decks like Megalith, which it still dumbfounds me that Megalith were actually good. So yeah, he needed to go. He was just one of those abusable cards that were gonna break the game until he gets banned. Jet Synchron and Mecha Phantom Beast O-Line, I think, are stupid hits. They should have hit Halka Fibrax. This, as was also, of course, I think Glow Up Bulb. Yeah, Glow Up Bulb and all these other tuners. And they're banning because they don't want to ban Hulk. It's so stupid. I hate it when Konami does this, when they just keep banning other cards rather than the card itself that is causing the issue. Because as long as Halka Fibrax is in the game, we cannot have a good tuner that can summon itself or summon more stuff, because Hulk will just break it. You know, you look at the new Ice Barrier tuner and I'm like, yep, that's a Hulk target big time. And speaking of Ice Bears, I will be doing a video on that too. I don't know which one will go up first, but there's that. So it's just so stupid because we can't have a good like tuner. Like seriously, Blackwing Steam to Cloak got banned. Jet Synchron, Glow Up Bulb. It's just so stupid. We can't have a good tuner, like a really good tuner, without getting rid of Hulk. And it just makes me wonder how long until they ban like Spore or something. Like, are people going to start playing Spore again? I don't know. This is just Konami, hit Hulk instead. Come on, okay. Next up, we got down here. I don't think there's anything more on the ban part. Yeah, down here in the limits, we got Double Iris Magician. I am happy about seeing that as a Pendulum person. I love me some pendulums, and it's always nice to see pendulums get a little bit of a buff, especially since pendulums as a whole are darn near unplayable right now still, which really annoys me. But however, not much we can really do about that unless Konami decides to make it so that pendulums can actually summon themselves without much of an issue, but I don't know if they'll actually do that. But anyway, so yeah, Double Iris C could come back. I don't see any issue with that. What I am kind of concerned about is the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche coming back. I get it. There's this and some other stuff on here that is totally clearly them trying to sell Phantom Rage. I feel like Phantom Rage is a good enough set where they don't really need to push it that hard, but hey, I mean, I'm not going to really complain, but I get the feeling this is going to kind of shake things up maybe a little bit. Maybe Orcus will stand a chance again. Who knows? And then we got Called by the Grave 2-1. This is one of the single most stupid hits I have ever seen. If you are going to hit Called by the Grave 2-1, you better hit every other hand trap 2-1 as well. Because this is entirely made to stop hand traps, okay? Let's not joke ourselves. If you are... hand traps are going to roll the game again. That's my thing. I hate hand traps. I hate what they've done to this game. I hate how you have to play upwards of 8 to 9 of them in order to actually be able to compete. I hate how you have to play around them and really, like... okay, it just... No, it defeats the whole purpose of a trap. You see a trap waiting for you, you got to play around it. You don't know when you're going to get hit by a hand trap. The only time you can be safe from a hand trap is when your opponent doesn't have a hand. Or if you have Called by the Grave. And they are hitting it 2-1. Okay? The only reason I can see them doing this... Okay, actually no, there's 2 reasons. Firstly, Konami hates it when everybody's playing like 3 of a card in their deck. Okay? Okay, so then every single hand trap should be at 1 as well. At least all the main ones, like Ash and Ogre and stuff like that. It just bugs me when they do this. Okay, Called by the Grave was made totally just to handle hand traps, to put a check on them, and now they're limiting it. I just... okay. The only other reason I can see them doing it is because the new Designator card might be coming out, which is basically a better Called by the Grave. If that is the case, I could see them doing it just to push more people into buying it. But then, that is super scummy, okay? Especially if that new Designator card is going to be like a secret rare or something. Or like a short print secret rare or something in Phantom Rage. Oh my god, no one's going to be able to get it. Like, the nice thing about Called by the Grave was that it was easy to get for everybody. It was a common, if I remember right. And then they reprinted it as a super, and it was really cool. And everybody was able to get it. This is a card that you need in a lot of rogue and heck even meta decks, and I just get the bad feeling they're going to release Designator as a secret, make it short printed, and make you have to go chug out like $80 or a box to get it. It's not going to be good. Next up, Harpies Feather Dusters at 1. Okay, cool. Nobody plays back row. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't care one way or the other that Harpies Feather Duster's back. I think it's going to be a definite main deck staple or side deck staple moving forward. More than likely side deck staple, depending on the format. You know, once in a blue moon you get a back row heavy archetype that's doing well, like Altergeist or something. But for the most part, no one plays back row anymore. This is going to do more to hurt like rogue decks that have to play a lot of back row or something, because the big meta decks, they don't care. They don't play back row. They play all hand traps and stuff, and you won't even see it coming. So, I don't know. Harpies Feather Duster, I can take or leave it. It's nice seeing it finally back because it's not going to do anything. That's it for the limits. And then we got the semi-limits and the 3-ofs, and this is where it gets kind of big. Sirs at 2, Grass at 2, ABC Dragon Buster, and Totally Awesome are all at 2. Again, Sir and Graf along with Rusty Bardis and Tour Guide go into 3, by the way. I feel like they're really going to be pushing PK Fire, or at least Fanonite and Burning Abyss. This is going to do a lot for both archetypes, both as their own archetypes, as well as also being combined together for PK Fire. And it's going to be pretty darn good. Now, will it be good enough to compete against, like, Eldritch? Who knows? I really hope so, because they put these checks on Adamanticators, and then they didn't touch Eldritch at, like, all. Or the Numeron stuff, or the, Dragoons. Now, obviously, they weren't going to touch Dragoons, and they probably weren't going to touch the Numerons. No one's had the time to play with them, really. But they could have at least banned S0. Come on now. So yeah, this is all pretty good here. ABC Dragon Buster and Totally Awesome going to 2 is really nice as well, because decks that play those, like, well, ABCs and like frogs or sharks or something, are totally going to be able to actually like make boards that are, I don't know, competent to an extent that can put up a fight. So that's really nice, but I don't really have much else to say. Makuria, the Destructor, I believe his errata just came out. If not, it's coming out very soon. Let's see if it's already updated into database, otherwise it's going to be stupid. According to this, he still has his current effect, his old effect. So, as far as the TCG is concerned, he still has his original effect. So we have Makuria the Destructor with the just you can activate trap cards from your hand effect for free into TCG at 3. Makuria. Yeah, he still has his effect in the what? Hang on, when does the Raw thing come out? Because I know that is when he's gonna get his new effect. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki. Actually, screw it. I'm just gonna search it on here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki. When do we get it? We don't get it until the 25th. And his effect still has not updated on the database. So does that mean that right now, as far as things are concerned, we have his, you can just activate any trap card effect from hand effect. Okay, that is hilarious. I wonder if it's been updated on the actual data on the United States database. That's hilarious. Okay, I just find that just so stupid. No, this is just a pure database. This isn't like the UK database doesn't have its own thing. Okay, so as of right now, guys, you can totally just play 3 Makuria with his busted effect. Pre-errata. Oh, God. Tour Guide is at 3. Gust Racken's at 3. No one cares about Gust Racken being at 3. If that was, which one's Gust Racken is the not-so-good one, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Okay, wait a second. Gust Racken. Okay, so I thought Gust Kraken was the one who's like a pot of avarice. She's still at 1. They put Gust Kraken at 3? Okay, I'm going to be testing out Gust Kraken Turbo. Because they put Gust Kraken to 3. Okay, guys, if you don't know what Gust Kraken does, okay? If you're new and you don't know what Gust Kraken does. Okay, so I thought she was Mind August. Mind August on summon shuffles any 5 cards back from the graveyard back to the deck, and I didn't think much of it because it's like, okay, cool. Gust Kraken, when it is ritual summoned, you can look at up to 2 random cards in your opponent's hand and shuffle 1 into the deck. Okay, there were countless loops with this back in the day. Where you could just basically loop this over and over and over and over and cycle through your opponent's entire hand before they even get to play. This is legal again at 3 to where you can totally do that again. Now, will that have an effect? Who knows? But still, that is ridiculous. Pantheism of the Monarchs is at 3. More Monarchs, go. I'm kind of happy with that. You know, throw more of a wrench in things than 3 Window Anchor. I mean, considering what, we still have, what, isn't like there are a bunch of banned, yeah, Sky Striker Mobilize, Engaged is still banned, and I think their link, I could have sworn they had a link that was like limited or something. Oh well, whatever. So overall, I would say this is a good ban list. The issue is that this does not affect, like, Eldritch at all, which means they're still going to be the top dog of the format, which I'm not very happy of. Eldritch is very, very annoying to deal with. And of course they didn't touch S0, so the Numeron engine still absolutely bonkers. Being able to make a Numeron first turn and make it to where you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a few turns is very, very annoying. And then, of course, it's just, I don't even know what else it's going to matter. Like, Adamanticators are kind of pointless right now. They can still make some good plays, but, like, without Block Dragon, they can't plus like crazy, so it's not going to be as good, but I digress. There's a lot of things I want to mess around with this, including full power Mercuria, because hell, why not? So, what do you guys think about the ban list? Again, like, I like it, but I'm very mixed on it in terms of that they did not touch Eldritch at all, and Called by the Grave is at 1, which is like the stupidest thing they could have done. So, I don't know, that's my thoughts on it. What are your guys' thoughts on the ban list? What do you think is going to be the best deck? Do you think it's going to be Eldritch, or is it going to be something else? I would love to hear what people have to think and say. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Peace out and goodbye. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And see y'all later.